Hello, my name is Joe,
And my name is Anne-Sophie.
and we're gonna talk about the movie called Little Miss Sunshine, and we have chosen three questions for us to talk about. Sorry. So the first question is question number 5, and the question says: A real loser isn't someone who doesn't win. A real loser is someone so afraid of not winning they doesn't even try.
Yeah, and this is something Grandpa said in the movie. And the question is, how is Grandpa's definition of losers better than witches? Do you think he's right, and why not?
So just to sum up, we thought that Grandpa is right. So the thing is, Witcher thinks that there's only winners and losers in this world, which is kind of funny, because when we see the family, we get the insight of some kind what society we see as a loser family, because they is dysfunctional and they don't always work together. But when you start to get along in the movie, we kind of see that that's quite the thing, and we will get back to that. But in all this, the problem with Witcher's statement is that there's like only one loser, only one winner, like all the time in life. And we came to think about this the famous Danish proverb that says unlucky in cars, lucky in love, which definitely means that even though you lose in something, you also win in something. So the thing is that there can't only be losers and winners, but there will always be losers and winners. So because of your different set of skills, different perspective, a different, um, you know, um, yeah, skills and that, it means that sometimes you lose and sometimes you win, but that doesn't mean you should stop trying.
And which also says that it's only if you know that you'll win, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't win, you don't have to do it, because then it would be just stupid. To say so?
Yeah, but but so as we said, we think Grandpa is right. We think that if you don't even try to achieve your goals or achieve what makes you happy, that's kind of would make you some kind of loser. But that doesn't mean that you should stop trying, because you can't really win if you haven't like tried to lose.
And in the end of the movie, we see the family who's with Olive in the competition. And the funny thing about this is that Olive loses the competition, but even though they are losing, um, they win in so many other ways, because they win in life and in love and in family solidarity. Because they have been fighting all the way from home, they have been through tough, challenging challenges, and they did all they could to get there and try to win. So that's a kind of winning situation.
Yeah, so we have said that even though they have some kind of loser image in the start,
Yeah, they won even. Yeah.
so the next question we have chosen, sorry, is the question number 6, which says, what impact does Grandpa's death have on the family? And just to be clear, this picture kind of show what kind of impact Grandpa has um, on our dearest Olive, which
Yeah.
is it's a really good mood.
So the grandpa had a really good impact on Olive. He was supportive and helped her through this decision of um, wanting to win this competition. And he was helping her with her dance and what she was gonna perform. And when the grandpa dies, it's like the family has to stay stronger together to get there. Um, yeah,
Yeah, and they definitely have to some kind of take that role of happiness and smile, because there's kind of two motivations for the family to go. It's Olive who really wants to go, and it's the grandpa kind of saying you have to go. This is what she wants, and he is also be fighting for it. So, so in some kind, this brings the family together. Also, as we're going to talk about later, the vehicle, the van, that that because he's gone, they have to push harder. They have to do something more, and everybody has to have some kind of smile towards Olive to like to to be enthusiastic and like motivated to do this. So
Also to show respect
yeah,
to the grandpa, because he was one of the reasons that they came on this trip. So a kind of respect for him to show how great Olive could be.
yeah. So the impact that the grandpa's death have on the family is that they become stronger together, and um they some kind more, they're more what's it called?
More like one.
Yeah, exactly. They're more like one. Yeah.
Okay, so the last question is number 11, that says that every character in the story undergoes a major transformation. Even the family's vehicle, bus, um, yeah. And how does the vehicle bus serve to help draw the family together? In what ways is the bus a metaphor for what is happening within the family, and how are the family members transformed?
So we talk about that at first. The whole reason for going on this trip is Olive, this little kind of sunshine in their life. You know, she's the one who's like they all care about. Nobody hold grudges about her. Like, you know, like the son sometimes have grudges for his mom and his dad, and you know, she's the little sunshine. She's the reason for their going. You know, they just kind of tag along. It's not like they're doing something incredible, and suddenly this vehicle just broke down, and they and everybody has to push it, and it's such a great metaphor for them. Everybody has to stick together. This vehicle can't push if just one or two or three. Everybody has to push, small, big, young, old. Everybody has to do it to get this vehicle, who's also kind of the life of the family, and the family is good and well. So suddenly they have to do an effort for this trip to go on, and of course it's more than just a beauty contest trip. It's a trip for the family to like get together.
Yeah, and then it's like this bus is like it's their new home for a while. So we get to see how the characters is when there's problems, and they're getting through all these challenges on the way. So it helps us see how they, yeah, how they transform in this bus and how they react to things.
Mm. And also, you see, also love the radical changes happens in the bus. Like Grandpa, he doesn't die in the bus, but he's in the bus
Yeah.
after he's dead, which is also what we talked about like before when you know, he died, and therefore they have to push harder. You know, if some of the family members is missing, they have to push
Yeah.
harder,
And
and maybe even carry the person who's gone actually.
And then also the brother, who we think maybe they are not like that often together, but when they are in this bus, they found out that he's actually colorblind. So this
Exactly.
this is a huge transformation.
Yeah. Okay, we got a bit of interruption, but it's okay. So also we talked about that, as you said, some of the biggest events in his family life actually happens in this bus, like he's being colorblind, and I just got I got I just got so and all right, so that is kind of they're actually going to be more drastic changes in their life in this bus than there has been in their whole entire life in their home. So this is kind of a therapy. This bus is some kind of therapy for them, and they don't even know. And the big lesson is, as we said before, that they have to carry it together and help each other. So yeah. So
that was all we had.
Yeah, sorry for the interruptions that happens. So yeah, bye.